Díomh agus tá fáilte romh chuig an Shermanos brunta céimna ar lá seo. My name is Paula Murphy, and as Registrar of the University, I welcome you to this recording of a very special and exceptional virtual commencement ceremony. In advance of the ceremony, I take this opportunity to warmly congratulate all being conferred with degrees today and to introduce you to the proceedings. Today, we will confer degrees on more than 500 graduates who have earned bachelor's, master's and doctoral degrees in a range of subjects. And we do so by means of video link, a remote meeting of the University Senate for the first time in the long history of Trinity College Dublin. We are enduring a time of special emergency as we make a collective effort to limit the spread of COVID19 Coronavirus, to protect each other and especially the vulnerable in our society, operating under stringent regulations. Today, April 7th, should have been the start of our Spring Commencements, a series of ceremonies in Trinity's public theatre when we would have had the great pleasure of conferring many of you in person. We value these ceremonies very highly. They are occasions that are formal and serious, but also celebratory and joyous when the magnificent public theatre is filled with a great buzz of excitement. We earnestly regret that in April 2020, we could not share these events with you in person. And as with so many of our academic activities at the moment, we are making use of technology to enable us to continue in the face of great challenges. I know it's also disappointing for many of you not to be here in person, but we look forward to a time, hopefully in the not too distant future, when we can invite you back to celebrate together on our beautiful campus, to mark your great achievements in a fitting way. For ease of viewing, we present the ceremony in 3 separate videos according to the degrees conferred. In this video, we show the conferring of Bachelor in Arts moderators in a variety of subjects: Bachelor in Science in Midwifery, in Diagnostic Radiography, in Nursing, in Law with German, and Bachelor in Engineering. It also includes the conferring of higher degrees, Master's degrees in Medicine, in Fine Arts, in Engineering, and Masters in Philosophy to graduates from a large range of different taught programs. So now to tell you something of the formal ceremony. Following a tradition that stretches back to the origins of the university in 1592, our commencement ceremonies are conducted entirely in Latin. But I hope this introduction, together with the explanatory notes that will appear on your screens, will help you to follow the proceedings. The Latin ceremony recognises the college's historic past, reflecting a heritage shared with the oldest universities of Europe. Latin was the language of learning and debate all across Europe at the time that these universities were established and when they were the seedbed of scholarship and enlightenment. Within the universities at that time, Latin was the language of study. It was the language of philosophy and the sciences, of law and of all of the professions. And that shared language was very important because it allowed the exchange of scholars and ideas between universities, transcending the boundaries of empire and religion in old Europe, a practice of knowledge exchange between universities that we still value very highly today. And by using Latin in our ceremonies, we recognise the intellectual foundations of the modern world and the debt we owe to scholars and scholarship of former times. Commencement ceremonies in Trinity are presided over by the Caput, led by the Chancellor of the University, Professor McAleese, and she is joined on the Caput by the Provost, Dr. Prendergast, and by the Senior Master Non-Regent, Professor Devine. I also introduce to you the Senior Proctor, Professor Werner Blau. The Provost joins us from the public theatre on campus, where he's holding the fort, and together with the Macebearer, Mr. Joe Mockler, and the rest of us are joining remotely. The formal ceremony will be opened by the Chancellor with the Salvete, which is a general welcome to us all. And this will be followed by a reading of the University Senate minutes. These minutes relate to the last degree awarding meeting of the Senate, the last commencement ceremony, which took place in January. Next, the Senior Proctor will ask the Caput to approve the awarding of the degrees. The Macebearer then announces and the Chancellor asks for agreement of those present, which is given with the response plaquette. The senior proctor will then call each degree and list the names of the candidates, commending them to the Chancellor for admittance to the degree. The Chancellor then admits the named candidates and finally will close the ceremony, bidding us all farewell with the words of the Walete. Before I conclude this introduction, I would like to say a word to any parents, family and friends who are viewing. Over the years, you will have given a compliment and support to our graduates in many ways in their journey to this day of success. And on behalf of Trinity College, I would like to very sincerely thank you for all of that support. Also, a final word to our soon-to-be graduates. Well done to all of you. And although we cannot congratulate you, each one of you individually, as we normally do when the parchment is presented by the Chancellor to each graduate, I hope you can have a little cheer when you see your name being entered into the university record. For each and every one of you, the conferring of your degree today is a huge achievement, which we wholeheartedly applaud. And we wish you future success and satisfaction in your path forward. And whatever the destinies ahead, I hope that this won't be the end of your relationship with Trinity, but that you will continue to have a sense of pride and belonging and stay in touch. And today you become part of another group, Trinity alumni, dispersed worldwide, and wherever you find yourself on the globe, you can avail of those networks through the Trinity, the Trinity Development and Alumni Network. So congratulations. We look forward to easier times ahead when we can welcome you back onto campus to celebrate together. Thank you. And now the Chancellor will open the ceremony.
Salvete senatores omnes, Domini doctores, Domini magistri, salvete candidati seniores junioresque, salvete hospites, undique hic benedictime congregati, comitia fiant in nomine Dei. Amen.
Comitia extraordinaria, termino sancti hilarii, prima post meridiana, abita die septimo decimo Januarii, anno Domini millesimo secundo duodecimo, caput senatus, pro cancellarius Donalus Justinus Patricius Dini magister in artibus, Paraipositus Patricius Johannes Prendergast, Doctor in Scienties, Senior Magister Non-Regens coam genus Martinus Devine, Doctor in Philosophia, Procurator Senior Werner Josephus Blau, Doctor in Scienties, Registraria Paula Murphy, Magister in Artibus, Gradus Seniores, Solemni modo calati sunt, examinatione abita in album senatus referenda, Registraria curavit.
Prehonorabilis Cancellaria Citavi Universitas. Supplicant, reverensis es vestris ei, quinis cartis, quae in manibus nostris sunt nominantur, ut his comitis ad gradum supernomina designatum admittantur. Ego, fide mea testo expondeo tote academio, unum quemque candidatorum his cartis nominatum, omnia exercitia ad gradum, ad quem unus quisque aspirat, pertinentia pro legibus academicis rite complevisse.
Ad scrutinio.
Placet.
Placet ne vobis Domini doctores.
Placet.
Placet ne vobis Domini magistri.
Plaquette.
Placet omnibus.
Absentia. Bacalarii in artibus. Berman Samuel, Shavrot Mitri, Tamworth Rebecca Lena Margarete, Edwards Nathan, Glover Amy, Guliev Patrick, Greeley Kappa, Lee Patrick, O'Sullivan Dylan, Quinlan Kira Imelda, Dylan Rainey Julie, Kane Kirsty, McCarran Mihal, Mortel Gemma, O'Brien Andreas, O'Regan Brian Aidan, Walsh Rowan, McAleese Claire Christina. Donegan James, Kervik Patrick, Lai Ian Quinn, Singh Jasmeet. Baccalaureus in Sciences una cum arte obstetricia, carta honoraria donata, Keating Emma Nicole. Baccalaureus in Sciences Therapia cum radiatione, carta honoraria donatus, Curtin Brian. Baccalaurii in Sciences de Curatione, cartis honoraris donate, Donoghue Gillian, Murphy Sarah Jane, Mar Neve. Baccalaureus in utroque jure una cum lingua germanica, carta honoraria donata, Lola Beulah. Baccalaureus in arte ingeniaria, carta honoraria donatus, Singh Jasmeet. Magister in medicina, Rice Audrey Denise. Magistri in artes caenica, Chimitsky Hilary, Villalobos Rodolfo, Janowski Susan Egbert. Magistri in philosophia, Akatsu Tsuneki, Alain Victor, Bailey Fiona, Bailey William David, Barclay Catherine, Barry Cochlin Rosemary, Barry Louisa, Barry Sean, Bateson Callum, Bennett Stacy, Bergamin Retamero Natalia, Berger Richard, Bernstein Blair, Besh Ellen, Besra Sharon Emma, Bergen Julia, Bertels Maya Amanda Faye, Boylan Catherine Mary, Brennan Stephanie, Byrne Kira, Callahan Shannon, Carolyn Philip Thomas, Kartabuke Teresa, Jen Ja, Christensen, Jacqueline Rose, Clark Brianna, Connolly Glenn Joseph, Cowan Elizabeth Agnes, Crowley Sean, Davy Alexander Anthony, Davies Elizabeth, Davies Mark, Davadi Shushmita, DeSantis Luca, Dignan Emma Hanna, Denny Dara, Diemut Remolière, Sarah Camille Hilde, Dylan Charles, Ding Jie, Ding Jin Yue, Dineen Aylna, Donahue Megan, Drake Cody, Driscoll Katrine Thordis, Oitzla Madison Marie, Pham Brizecki, Theodora, Fan Yaying, Fatima Sirat, Ferguson Charles Gerald, Finnegan Michael Anthony Richard, Flaherty Kian Owen, Flanagan Joan, Francis Laura, Frankman Peter Irving, Franz Hannah Marie Prima, Freeman Gretchen, Freires Rachel, Gao He, Kabongan, Oleinka Omolulu, Shad Kwan, Garrity Michael, Gleason John, Greer Alison Deborah, Grund Bronson Parish, Gu Lian, Heiste Patrick James, Hiemstra Hannah Cecile, Higgins Fergus Anthony, Hoctor Nathan, Highland Claire, Isella Chiara, Yadlos Paul, Kaplan Chelsea, Kavanagh Aoife Marie, Kaita Fatumata, Kelly Madeleine Felicity Fleur, Kudari Dana, Kopp Kasper Jan, Krauch Peter Christian, Langley Amanda, Lee Chunho Samuel, Lee Sejung Yuan, Lee Thomas Clive, Lee Yuran, Lee Donghua, Shi Jin, Lira Allison, Liu Hongming, Liu Si-jun, Log Patrick, Lor Cecilia, Lozano Marcella Catalina, Liu Ying-Gwyn Hugh, McPherson Cameron, Madu John, Man Yi-meng, Mandales Lorenzo, Marc-Antonis Emmanuel, Matthews Susanna Emily, Macebearer Pauline, McAdam Judith, McGrail Alison Lee, McGrath Connor Alexander, McKevitt Chelsea Gian, McMullen Martin Gerard, Meads Anna Rose, Mian Elizabeth, Mayo da Cruz Cabrera Yasmin, Mendes Bruna Nishikawa, Meneses Danica Karen, Moran Neef, Morin, Glenna Rosaline, Morris Sophie, Morrison Fleming, Fiona Maureen, Munoz Sanchez Patricia, Muraveva Lada, Neil Eleanor, Nirink Abigail, Nkurur Sisa, Dieudonné, Norgard, Bryn Ann, O'Wheel, Fergal, O'Brien, Derek John, O'Brien, Cotlin, O'Brien, Stephen Thomas, O'Brien, Ulton, O'Hara Paloma, Ashley Saoirse, O'Keefe, Genevieve, O'Leary, Phoebe Mary, O'Neill, Helen, Olivier Busquets, Aina, Osturk, Celine, Paim de Abreu Rocha, Julia, Panchal, Deepak Panchal, Passage Yasmina, Pegram Tara Emily, Phelan Connor Patrick, Bravo Sayajit, Primilla Imrith, Saila Vicentia, Rasmussen Eric, Reed Erin, Reem Aaron Matheson, Reed Alan Napier, Reynolds Abigail, Ribeiro da Costa, Vasco Manuel Rodriguez Caruna, Rice Hannah, Rodriguez Guerrero, Isabel, Rowe, Mark Brendan John, Rolla Sarah Elizabeth, Rosna Max William, Wolfgang, Ross Kimberly Elizabeth, Roy Krishna Veer, Ronahan Olivia Victoria, Russo Chuck Foreman, Sar Larissa, Sam Pagney Louise Maeve, Sandy Samantha Angelica, Sani Francesco Saviero, San Mauzumi, Sepa Kia Venice, Sassi Juliana, Schilling Teresa Helen, Sebastian Olivia, Sen Anuradha, Cesegolo Marquez de Almeida, Thiago, Shannon Rex James, Xiao Xia Yun, Sharda Anchal, Shirin Ian Doyle, Shields Oza, Stephen Patrick, Smith Cameron Davin, Spillan David, Subramayam Divya, Schwartz Eric Calvin, Chan Genji, Thies Brianna, Tobin Samuel, Tran Stephanie Patricia Kelly, Turinsky Pia, Winton Alexis Ann, Walsh Brandon, Walsh Jack Peter David, Walsh Peter Francis Barkley, Walsh Rosemary Johnny, Webb Emma Marie, Welsh Erin Sydney, Lindstrom Julia Jansdotter, White Gary, White Sophia Ming Wai, Woodley Cara, Woolman Michael Gerard, Win Walsh Rebecca, Yang Lu, Jajdel Alicia, Zhang Naidan, Zhao Jifan. Prehonorabis Cancellaria Totaque Universitas. Commendo voi filios mios de gentis peregre, vorum nomina recitata sunt supplicationesque placuerunt, vos sio tam moribus quam doctrina habiles et idonios esse, ut ad gradus vos petunt admittantur.
Auc caritati mi concessa, admitto candidatus de gentes peregre, quorum nomina recitata supplicationesque plaquerunt, pruquisque meruit, ad respondendum questioni, in artibus, inscientius una cum arte obstetricia, inscientius therapia cum radiatione, inscientius de curatione, in utroque iure una cum lingua germanica, et in arte ingeniaria, et ad incipiendum in medicina, in arte scenica, in philosophia, in scientiis economicis, in educatione negotialis, in educatione, in studiis negotialibus, in litteris, in scientiis studia, in scientiis indagatio, in artibus iure officii, in artibus, in chirurgia dentaria negotialis, in philosophia, et in medicina. Valete, senatores, non diutius vos morabimur. Valete candidate novis honoribus decorati. Valete et vos hospites acatissimi. Comitia solvantur in nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.